The Critical Hit podcast contains foul language, sexual subjects, and other things that are inappropriate for children. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. All right, 3, 2. Hello, world, and welcome back to Critical Hit Foul Mouth What? Over. Yep. That was crazy. I don't even know what that was.
Intensity.
Yeah. That was way too much intensity. All gas, no brakes. Also no steering. Whoa! That was crazy. Here we go. Hello, world, and welcome back to Critical Hit, Foul Mouth Podcast, where we talk about everything. I'm your host, Red King, with me always is Crimson and Chrono Ward.
He was trying to get me to just stomp the brake on your head.
Brake check!
After Tuesday, completely fair.
Yeah.
Tonight, we're talking about the hellscape that is modern gaming and how it kind of completely mirrors the gaming crash of fucking 87?
The point of 87.
83.
See where that happens?
Yeah. I do the same thing.
Before we begin, today's episode, as well as every episode, as well as the streams too, because we've been doing pretty good on that, is brought to you by W. Use our code CRITHIT at checkout. That is KRITHIT at checkout on W.GG to get your 10% off on us. That was a lot. That was a lot.
You can put that much energy into that, but you can't interrupt a man's intro.
Well, I mean, yeah, I could. I just didn't.
W, be better. Obviously, like, comment, subscribe. It does a great deal for this podcast, for this YouTube channel, for the streams, and for us in general.
Because your new favorite. New favorite.
Absolutely.
And actually click the favorite buttons. Anywhere there is a favorite button, click the favorite button. That also helps.
Yeah. Beyond that, we're right after it. Let's get into it. Because there's a lot of things that are happening now. There's a lot of things that went bad and a lot of outrage. Namely, somebody's got their hands on a build of GTA 6,
which is actually wild, and they're just slowly leaking.
They're leaking and ransoming bits and pieces. I think that as of today, as of like the day of this recording, they're ransoming the ending for Lucia.
I think that's.
I don't know shit about GTA.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know either of the main characters.
It eats ass. And they deserve it. Rockstar deserves it.
Yeah. And, well, the funny thing is too is because of the pre-order bonuses. I don't know if you guys heard. They're like, oh, pre-order a physical copy, and it's not actually a physical copy.
Yeah.
It's a case.
It's a fucking box.
Yeah. It's a case of the code, and you don't get a disc. And it's crazy, right? Because we've talked about how they're getting rid of physical media in most case scenarios, except Nintendo with an asterisk. And the crazy thing to me is the fact that you still try to scratch that itch of having physical copies and then not giving me a disc. Because the wild thing is, you could have a disc that just downloads the game.
That's what most of them are now.
At least it's a fucking disc. And they're like, we don't want to print the disc. And that's pretty much what they were saying. They're like, print discs, or we're going to leak the whole fucking thing. And I'm like, wild. That's wild.
I don't think it wins on any level. I don't think.
No, absolutely.
It's going to get Game of the Year, I promise you. It's just because it's GTA 6.
But I think that the ethical cyber terrorism is
it does not work.
I think it's cool. I think that anytime you can kind of like bonk on Grand Theft Auto 6 or Rockstar at its current state, I think that's a win in my book, but it's not a real win. They'll circumvent all of it.
Yeah. There are simps who will
take steps to avoid the spoilers. They'll be like, I just won't look.
Or people just won't care. I guess the only problem would be the fact that GTA Online is not gonna be a thing for 6 until probably next year at least. So you there is quite a bit to lose, I guess, from the experience, but people are just gonna play it anyways. You know what I mean? Because there's other stuff to get from GTA besides just a story. You know what I mean? And I think we can argue, for the most part, GTA is not really a story game. like it's interesting.
I think it kind of is.
It's interesting to watch.
It should be a story game.
Well, yeah, it should be.
Red Dead Redemption's better.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because the thing is, right? It's gonna be gangster, some type of gangster. They're going to go around. You're going to meet weird, zany caricatures, which are terrible these days. The Rockstar caricature is no longer what it used to be. It is so sanitized and polished. So I was looking into GTA a little bit, and I saw that it was their latest GTA 5 DLC, like single-player DLC.
They did that for that game?
Yeah, they did. And it had like the corniest like group of like new age badasses, but they were all like inclusive and everything like that. And it was like, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. We can't do that. We can't do that. It's GTA, my guy. If you sit here and I'm like, y'all be offended if you want. The colorful hair types, they had them. And they were like, the one was like a lesbian. She's like, like talking about screwing her girlfriend all the time. And I'm just like, this is really what we're doing? Like, this is really what we're doing. It's a little pathetic. Yeah.
It's a little cringy.
Dude,
it doesn't land at all because...
No, it does.
I was... I actually own the game, so I don't give a fuck. I am actually emulating Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Because it runs great on Steam Deck, and I own the game, so fuck off. But
that's taking stance right there.
As a story, and as the characters, that hits it like it felt great. You know, your CJ coming back, for a funeral. You've been out of San Andreas for like not a long time, but also not a short time.
Yeah.
And so many things have changed in this time frame, and people don't fucking view him as like they view him as like somebody who's abandoned the fucking lifestyle. And like it felt grounded, it felt real. And I had previously said that Grand Theft Auto 5 was really good as far as the story went, and it's not. Playing the old games, actually exposing myself to that again, the story, the characters, the feel of it. It was fun and random and shocking at sometimes, and it was whatever. But that game fucking sucks in comparison if you're looking at characters and setting, and it just fucking sucks.
Yeah. 4 had the best setting in my opinion. Like I think it was one of the most compelling, and if you listen to some of like the behind the scenes of the development of 4, you could tell that because it was a relatively new team. And you could tell that they were hungry to really make a statement with that game, and I think that was bar none like the best story in GTA. And like it's crazy to me because this is what's happening. In the current AAA landscape, you have massive games that they're dumping, millions and millions and millions, like literally sometimes hundreds of millions of dollars into. And what you're getting is a weird subpar product that has to sell a ludicrous amount to even break even. And it's crazy. So unsustainable to the point where the CEO of Sony said in the current gaming landscape, they're not going to be able to continue making games. They said,
fuck that guy anyway. He closed Sony Studio Japan.
No, I completely agree. I also can't stand him. But you very rarely see a company say that this isn't going to work if it keeps going this direction.
But he's solely the reason the company has gone in this direction. So he can say it's unsustainable, but he's basically looking in the mirror, flipping himself the bird.
No, I completely agree, but this is not normal CEO move to even say it. You just downplay it. Look at what's happening with Asher Sharma with Xbox right now. She's sitting there saying, "Oh no, it's all good. You know, we closed studios and we lost exclusivity, and we're paying millions to get exclusivity back, but it's all good." It's like, no, you're in literal chaos. But that's CEO training, is to say we're not in chaos.
And I think it is more than, obviously, if you shut down these big studios and you shut down these studios that are obviously Sony Japan is responsible for like generational games that
Gravity Rush, Legend of Dragoon.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Like they're generational.
The Eco, Shadow of the Colossus.
Yep.
And
Last Guardian.
And there's no dispute in that. So you are shooting yourself in the foot that way, but the other thing is, it really is a situation where you release a game, or you, as soon as you start to develop a game, you're trying to find how many celebrity cameos you're going to have. You're trying to figure out how many, what artists are you going to use for the soundtrack? You're going to try to figure out, like CD Projekt Red, right? You don't make enough money to put Keanu Reeves in a game.
Especially in a game that damn near flopped. If it weren't for the fact that they kept that game running almost like a live service game, then that game would have flopped. If it was just an on-release, this is what it is game, that wouldn't have
Oh, absolutely.
And then Edge Runners, and then the new season of Cyberpunk Edge Run. I think it might be a different name, a different subtitle, but there's a new season coming out. So they saved that by saying, here is everything Cyberpunk.
And then they did, what free-to-play gotcha gooner game?
Oh, yeah. They
said Wuthering Waves.
Yep. And they did, which I guess that was a very good downloadable chapter, I guess. A lot of people said that was great. But I will never play the game because the thing is, I'm dodging the allegations as it is.
You want to know what we should do? We should just play. We should do a couple of weeks of running these fucking goofy ass the gotcha gooner games.
Okay, so like the Hoyoverse, Genshin type of thing. Yeah.
Get I mean, pick any one with its dumb names like fucking Neverness to Everness and
oh my god. Is that the one that's like a GTA like?
It's got cars in it, I think.
Because there's one that literally point for point, it does like the GTA 5 map thing. When you switch between characters, it pulls out to the map and then it goes over to where they're at and they're doing something random when you select them. Except, of course, it's a gacha game, so there's like 5,000 characters, so it's never really as interesting as what you would see in GTA. But, yeah, no, they like point for point, they ripped it off, and I'm like, that's crazy.
There's like Star Sailors, there's Star Savior, then there's, there's just thousands.
Good lord.
It actually might be daunting.
Thousands of them.
Yeah, it might actually be daunting to try to get through like a lot of them.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of interesting? Because that's another thing that's kind of a symptom of modern AAA gaming. Is that like it's the live service, free to play, gotcha slop game. And it feels like almost everything that isn't like a first party title is just that now. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be too much of a stickler because I do, and I've realized this lately, I enjoy a nice PvE co-op romp. That's the reason why I've been liking State of Decay 2 so much. You know what I mean?
Check the stream.
Check the stream. Just saying. Critical Hit Gaming. Ooh, on Twitch. Ooh, hit that underscore with that. Yeah, and the Critical K. Don't forget that. That's always a thing. But I've been loving State of Decay 2 because it's literally you just go with your boys and then you go out there and you do some goofy shit. And it's like it can either be the coolest shit in the world or the goofiest shit in the world. And it's fun. That's what I loved about playing video games. Like I remember I went down a weird path of like the competitive, like the hyper competitive, live service games. And it's like I realized I don't like it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I gotta keep up with the meta. This character is the best healer. This character is the best. I'm like, nah, why don't I just go like slay some zombies with the boys? Like that sounds like a better time to me.
Yeah. And ultimately, right, the way that it mirrors the crash of '83 is like everybody's looking for the killer app now. Mm-hmm. Everyone's looking for the one that's going to get you hooked. And I would say that actually, no, I couldn't. I was going to say that there's that there was a better amount of creativity back in like the old development ways, but like there was shovelware. There was mad shovelware, and it flooded the market. And if you look at some of these anime waifu slop phone games turned whatever, PC, mobile, whatever. It's the same formula. It's run into an area, random enemies appear, attack, dodge, special, and then cinematic special. Yeah. And then switch characters. So Zenless Zone Zero does it. Fucking
Genshin Impact is it's a little bit more Breath of the Wild-ish, but generally same thing.
We just mentioned a bunch of them. Neverness to Everness. Fucking
Wu-Tang Clan waves.
Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights.
That's a movie, but
like, what is a wave and why does it wuther?
It's that frothy bit at the top.
Really?
No.
That's what. Oh, I was like, is that actually what that is?
It's like something to do with like intensity or something. It's
actually one of the characters, like the default names are Wuther and Waves.
Really?
Yes. For the male and female characters, it's Wuther and Waves.
Disgusting. That is like okay.
Meanwhile, next month we have a great waifu game coming out.
Yeah,
Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Everybody go buy Fire Emblem because here's the thing.
Nope.
No. Listen.
There's no gun nuns that you could put in that game and say we're gonna make it.
No, you can put all gun nuns. Gun nuns. Listen,
it's gauntlets first of all.
Yeah.
Sure it is.
but you
fucking gun with wrist support.
You want to talk about one of the best OG Gunnar archetypes, gun nuns. I rest my case, and I'm buying the fucking game.
I won't.
Listen to me.
Won't do it.
Listen,
already pre-ordered, bitch.
when it comes to, because you're kind of right that the live service slop games and the gacha slop games are kind of the new shovelware, right? And it's like when you look at it. It's like
those are not fucking gauntlets, dude.
That's their weapon type in the game. Is gauntlets.
They don't even go around our hands.
Yeah,
it's a Halo Magnum pistol.
Well, they can't
complete with handguard.
They give like new weapon type, Blicky. Like up the blick and fire him.
that Nintendo Direct. Up the blick and fire him. Fortune's weave. Duck this, you filthy fucking casual.
I can't do it. I love it.
Now you gotta buy it.
Yeah, now you're indoctrinated. Speaking of which, our sister now has a Switch too.
Ah, nice.
Yep, she's in the Switch 2
Part
gang.
of the clue.
Yep, Switch 2 gang. So
Gang,
it's like ever expanding gang.
Yep. And that was right before the price hike too.
Yeah.
To be fair,
yep,
Nintendo has said like you have 150 days before we increase the price.
and by only $50. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Bro, listen.
I'm gonna agree. It was the best way that you could have done that.
Yeah.
Give people ample warning. Tell them that those days are over, and then don't do it by a lot.
Yep.
So I think that's the next point. Is the prices are out of control. And that is usually the indicator that something horrible is going to happen, because much like...
You mean like a blockade on the Strait of Hormuz?
Yeah.
Which is only one of the major waterways on the planet?
You
remember when that tanker went sideways in the Suez Canal and everything skyrocketed in price because worldwide trade was shut down?
Fair.
So speaking of
blocking my straight hummus.
Blocking my straight hummus? You fucks.
You dirty fucking rats.
Only gummus in this place.
So I've been kind of betting on that whole situation. You know, you go on Calsh, you just bet on anything.
Are you serious?
I've been trying to put money on the whole straight Hormuz situation. Been losing out.
Okay.
We're honestly in peak end phase.
That is insane.
We're in dystopia.
I was gonna say that's insanely dystopian. That you're betting. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh wow.
Crazy.
That's wild.
It's crazy. This is end stage dystopia.
Yeah. It's official. It's official.
You got 79 cents?
Yeah. 79 cents is gonna be the new shit.
You got 83 cents?
So I had tabs with all these price comparisons.
Yeah. Because that is, so we can say very, very easily that a new thing with modern gaming is prices of old consoles going up. So we've never had this problem before.
I think there was a little bit of there were price craziness back in the crash.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Because the P5 launched in 2020 for $500.
Yep.
2020?
Standard edition.
That shit is fucking 6 years old?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn! Alright, so that's worse than I thought it was.
The Pro launched at a baseline of 700.
Yep.
Then the price hike took the Pro up to $900 US.
Oh my lord! Imagine that boo back in the P3 days.
Yeah, $599 US. If he said $900, he'd have to.
Yeah.
He'd have to start ducking bullets.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Because they're in LA.
Off the blick.
Yeah. Off the blick. On this fucking clown.
Give him the click.
Yep, fucking
Mag dump.
Yeah.
Fucking. There's no way.
Why do you have 75 rounds in that pistol? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Like, it's a curly Q. Don't worry about it. It's fucking pigtail magazine.
It's a big double titty barrel.
Yeah.
It's a mag.
It's a man.
It's a magnum. All right, extra small. Calm down.
So
he only shot that's crazy.
So we went from 500 to 900. The Pro iteration does not, and this kind of goes. This is the unique aspect of the gaming crash as it is right now. Is you can do hardware revisions and start to charge more for them, and that's insane to me.
Yeah,
like. Even if it is a hardware revision, I can speak English.
It's not a PSP Go, so I don't want to fucking hear about it.
So PSP Go at least had fucking style.
I'm not gonna lie, PSP Go was flying shit back then.
Yeah, a PlayStation Portal.
You know what?
Steam Deck, there was some, somebody released an app that turns your Steam Deck into a PlayStation Portal.
That doesn't surprise me.
Man.
It kind of...
Listen, let's just say this. I'll do this as a quick side before you get back to your point. The Steam Deck pre-price raise, what a phenomenal deal.
Yep.
The Steam Deck is a beautiful piece of kit. Now, and we'll get to that because we're talking about price comparisons.
And a hardware revision a la Nintendo DS to DS Lite or the XL.
The new 3DS.
The new 3DS. Oh, so I actually still have my new 3DS XL and it still works.
I have my 2DS XL, still works just fine.
My 3DS does not.
You can order parts online. It's super easy to replace
I
them.
think it's just a battery, to be honest, because I hadn't charged it in like a long time.
That'll do.
So yeah,
Still order a replacement.
which is really cool.
All the lithium fused up.
Yeah.
It literally is like 4 screws, and you can replace the battery on a DS.
I'm not gonna lie, the 3DS and the DS would be worth salvaging.
Yep, 100%.
And man, we'll get to that too. But
And even when the price revisions happen, or even when the hardware revisions happened, so we'll all my tabs are gone, and that's amazing. It's really amazing, when the host has to sit there and Google in silence.
yeah.
Hello world, Red King here with our sponsor, Dubby. Go to dubby.gg and enter our discount code CRITHIT, that's KRITHIT at checkout, for 10% off on your order on us. That's dubby.gg, discount code CRITHIT. Dubby, be better.
Chasing every dream, I don't ever need to second guess it. Top of the game, I'm the one they all selected. From the bottom to the top.
Okay, and that's one of those movie magic things.
Yeah.
I finally got my fucking tabs up.
Also, excuse the slight audio discrepancy potentially. you might hear something a little different.
Potentially.
My shirt isn't getting pulled down as much, though. I was trying to expose my chest hairs.
So obviously, the price difference when it came to a hardware revision, we went from now these are launch prices. Obviously, when the new version came out, the old version got cheaper, but the Nintendo DS was $149 at launch. The DSi was $129 at launch, and the DSi was $169 at launch. So it went down. It went down by what? Fucking $20?
Yeah.
From the base model, and then went up $20 from the base model.
Reasonable.
Either way. Yeah, it's not hellish.
Yeah.
I think that going up $200 for any type of revision, even in the inflation hellscape that we live in now, is not just unacceptable, should be fucking illegal. If it still bears the name PlayStation 5, you should not legally be allowed to increase it by this much.
Yeah. I agree. And the thing is, right, they're going to say, oh, well, it's the RAM shortages, and it's chip manufacturing, and it's this and it's that, and it's like, here's the thing.
Ram my foot up your ass.
Yeah. And we're still talking about old RAM. It's not like, and the thing was, the RAM that they used was old when it came out. It's like, so we're talking about, seriously, now I'm realizing that was 5 years old. 6 years old. We're talking about potentially like 7 or 8 year old RAM. And you're sitting here thinking, you're saying because of that, I need to give you 200 more claims.
But the PlayStation Pro has Sony AI that somehow enhances your frame rate by an indeterminate amount. And boosts your power by an indeterminate amount.
And
does more by an indeterminate amount.
Don't you love how much it's like, don't get specific. Because if you gotta really talk about it, then I don't think anybody wants to hear it.
You just go, what's that? Questions?
Peace.
Like, yeah, I'm just gonna back out of that line there. Don't worry about it.
Like, it's more power. It's just arbitrarily more power, okay? It's more frame rate. Arbitrarily more frame rate. And
it does more. So we need more.
It's like, this is PlayStation more.
It's no longer PlayStation Now. It's PlayStation More.
And this isn't even covering the fact that once you shell out $900 for a game console, unless you had bought into the previous generation, which not everybody's like that.
Yeah.
There are people who are just buying a PlayStation to get into that ecosystem like today.
Yeah.
And if you buy their whatever PlayStation Plus, Premium, Extra, whatever, you get the instant game collection. But that's new.
Yep.
You mean the Randingle your wallet?
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, your cost of entry is like dead ass $950.
Yep.
And that's assuming you don't buy a game outright. You're just getting PlayStation Plus Now, whatever.
And you don't want a second controller.
Yeah, and you don't want a second controller. Your cost of entry, bare minimum, is $950.
And you also don't want to get a headset, and you also don't want to. Like, you have to really go bare bones just to stay under $1,000.
Well, here's another thing, though, right? Think about it like this. Everybody liked to ram on the Switch 1 for Joy-Con stick drift, right? Fair. It's happened a lot with PlayStation 5 controllers, too.
Yeah.
Every one of my controllers has drift. I have 3 of them.
The thing that I find funny, and this is the
For
interesting...
$70, if
75 is bare minimum now.
Yeah, if I'm paying after tax $80-something and the stick drifts, I'm gonna cram it up your butthole sideways.
yeah, that's true. And you know what's funny? And I find
Where's your vibration function?
like it's got that HD rumble.
Yeah.
The HD rumble really do something for you.
I'm gonna shove this N64 controller with a rumble pack and memory card attachment up there. That's the size of a fucking car.
I'm just gonna hit the joystick, and it's like, and it's crazy. In the day and age, just got my asshole reamed out by an N64 controller. But I think in the current landscape of gaming, with you have basically the gamers as a community complain about something that has been like an always thing. Because I don't know if you've ever played video games before, like real hardcore. Your controllers have a nasty habit of not lasting a long time. Like, if you're a casual gamer and every once in a while you fire up your console, sure. But like, I remember gaming when I was young. I was like, it's just hours, easy, gone, playing. And I'm like, and the stick drifted, buddy. And it always drifted. It just when I was younger, I was broke, didn't have my own money, so I didn't buy a new one. I just learned to deal with it. That's why I'm a god gamer right now. It's because I was playing with stick drift since 14. But it's like really, it's you're complaining about something that has always been a problem. It sucks more now because it's $70, $75, $100 if we're talking about, and there are certain things Nintendo ain't doing right. $100 to get a set of Joy-Con is crazy. Especially when you can get yourself a Nixie Hyperion 3, not a sponsor, just get that out of the way. A Nixie Hyperion 3 for $80, and you're getting a better product. I'm just saying, if you have actual hands and not baby hands.
So speaking of the Nintendo 64. The price of the controllers back then was right around $30.
Take me back, bro. Take me back, bro. I want $30 controllers. I miss that. Like
people were making less, so I guess maybe it was somewhat proportional.
Yeah, give or take. I mean, I think that it was probably equivalent to like a maybe $50 controller now. Like if 70 is the base, then it's probably like closer to 50.
I mean, you can buy a wired Xbox controller for $30.
Xbox still has that. They're pretty good. They're pretty good giving you options, but
if I had a setup like I did when I was a kid, I think that wired controllers would be the only thing.
Yep.
But when I play, it is usually either down here when we're really getting down to the get down and we're on stream, or I'm up in my living room, and if you had a wired controller, you kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like one of your children would eat it, and then one of them would just pull the console off the shelf.
Dude, it would be one of them things where it's like you're playing and you have that cord outstretched to oblivion. Like, you know, it's like a danger zone right there. And in comes storming children. And then they clip that controller.
Here's Hurricane Child.
And I've got 4 that have mastered walking and 1 that can almost.
It's like this, it's a problem.
All vertical, all head level with outstretched controller controller cord. There's no way in hell. Like, I'd have to sit there and put a chair in front of my television. My television's as big as fuck now. The one that I have in my living room, I'd be sitting there like, that low
Somebody
key.
split screen with me. Fuck, that's not a thing anymore. It's the only way you get it to proportional size.
That's true. That is true.
Speaking of that, why the fuck don't we get couch co-op in most things anymore?
Oh my gosh, dude. So here's the thing, and I wanna say a little something about the kind of revolution that's going on a little bit in some modern gaming, is that you're getting a little bit more of that vibe back. Now, it's not specifically couch co-op, because the sad thing is, I think we're just going away from that. And part of that is, and you've heard me shit on, development engines ad nauseum, but Unreal Engine 5 is just turning to not shit. And if you render anything in UE5, good luck split screening that. It can't even run with a single screen. You split screen it, the game's gonna crash. It's just not gonna work.
Good thing UE3 and 4 still exist, huh?
Yeah, and they're gonna do UE6 next year, which that's
Not
another
gonna
thing.
work.
Like, this is what I'm saying. Get your AI written fucking development engines the fuck out of here. I know you didn't turn that shit around that fast. You just got 5 working. As of 5.8, you just got it working. And you're telling me 6 is coming out next year?
Well, yeah, they're going to drop 5.9 and then 6.
Yeah. It'd be like hit 5.9 next week. But 8
6 the week after.
Yeah. 5.8 ain't even out yet.
So, I mean, that's actually a really great segue into the AI thing. Because, I have like right. I've got like a little bit of money that I have that I can buy a game with. I'm trying to get like something
You
cheap.
can bet on Kelsey.
That's a different fund.
That's different.
That's a fund no one talks about.
Right? I've been looking at like the eShop because I'm in my Switch 2 bag right now, and Nintendo's kind of really bad for it. Everyone's got the same fucking shovelware slop, but it's more apparent on the Nintendo.
That's because Nintendo has terrible filters.
Yeah.
You have to just search.
Yeah, you really do have to search and
get your genre, and that's it.
Like, it's online. That's all they think about.
It's called Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah.
Listen, they finally got to a functional ecosystem to play online together.
Yeah, true.
They'll fix the eShop with the Switch 4.
Yeah, true.
They will.
Like, that's all we're giving you. That's it. It just now doesn't lag to oblivion. as soon as you load it up.
That's the one thing I really enjoy about the Switch too, is that nothing fucking lags.
Yeah.
But if you go in there and you go new releases or upcoming, it is all AI trash. Mm-hmm. And it's the same art style. It's either the weird hentai art style, or it's the weird fucking bullshit American chibi art style.
Yeah. It's like How to Draw Anime, the book art style. That might even be more talent than AI, because at least
everybody's smiling and like.
Yeah, very at the camera. That's another thing I don't like. Is imagine every game is just. like we don't need that. We don't need that.
You killed my father.
But why is he happy?
Like, you killed my father.
Yeah.
Like that stupid where they don't have. How are we still? Actually, because AI's kind of collapsing, and it started to get really good. not good as in good to use, but like it started to get really convincing.
Yeah.
And then it fell off. Like it did, like the waves of the ocean, where it was starting to get
the
to
Wuthering Waves.
Like Sora 2 shut down because you can't maintain it.
Yeah.
And with it went all the quality.
Yeah. AI generated video content it's definitely not what it was.
For like 6 weeks, it was
terrifying.
It was scary good.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
And now it's not. And right now, AI is just sickening with all of the like shovelware games. Mm-hmm. And once again, there's that parallel, because that's the other horseman of the apocalypse, is when there is a new release every few hours.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Because it's very disheartening when you're like, you look at the upcoming releases and it's like packed. You're like, there's so many. And then like one out of every like legit 30 games is like a real game.
That's a low number.
Yeah. That's a generous number. But it's like, and then you look at it, it's like, oh well, this is the future of shovelware. Because the thing is, there is shovelware, and I'm willing to argue this. There was a place for certain shovelware back in the day. There was certain games that is like, this is like low effort, nothing. But you pop that disc in and you're like, surprisingly enough, I just got like 3 or 4 hours of fun out of that. And it's like, maybe it's not going to be massively replayed, but every once in a while, you get twisted with the boys and you pop in a fucking Wii shovelware game and you just see what happens. It's like there was something to be said about that.
That's the truth.
Nowadays, it's like AI generated dating sim most of the time. It's like, if it's any other gameplay besides point in a direction and click, then they don't want to have to go that far. The Claude Code can't manage that. It's like, move in a direction. This is my new point and click adventure that looks suspiciously like every hentai game you've ever seen.
This man knows from personal experience.
I am a connoisseur.
So I've got the PlayStation list up right now. And they have, I did the recently released. We've got King Blade, medieval TCG card shop, and the guy who's holding cards isn't, like, his fingers aren't actually touching all of the cards.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Oh, dude. Can I see that real quick? Can I see the image?
It's bad.
Oh, no.
Like, there's just cards just bridged out into nothingness. Like Transport Fever 3, so it's like the truck simulator, but ripoff. Truck Simulator Euro Roads 2026. Now there is a Euro trucking simulator.
Yeah.
But it's not that.
No, you're absolutely
Weed
right.
Lord Simulator.
Really?
Drug Dealer Empire.
Okay.
All you motherfuckers need to stay off Schedule 1.
It is wild to me that's now the game.
Yeah, it's...
Like, you want to sling some drugs in a video game, of course? In a safe setting from your couch?
And I bet you I'm willing to bet money. Now PlayStation's actually... They must have cleaned it up. They must have cleaned this shit up. Because it's honestly a lot harder to find the AI slop than I was initially expecting. Fight School Simulator, that's more AI slop.
Yeah.
It is definitely a fake Bruce Lee.
Do you have Mexican Ninja?
Mexican Ninja's gonna be cool.
Oh my gosh,
I
dude.
know.
It's like fake Tifa and fake
Bruce Lee.
fake Bruce Lee and then a guy.
Yeah, just a guy.
No, that's Chun-Fa.
Chun-Fa? Who's Chun-Fa?
Chun-Li and Tifa.
Oh my lord, I can't.
Yep.
Bro.
There's Deconstruction Simulator.
What is that?
It's just more AI slop, it looks like.
But like, my problem is like that.
But it's AI generated photorealistic, and the guy with the clipboard, his fingers are fucked up.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
Xbox has the Neighborhood Legends bundle.
Neighborhood Legends.
Yes.
And a bundle. There's
You got
Neighborhood.
Bum Simulator,
what simulator?
Bum Simulator, Liquor Store Simulator, and Rap House Simulator.
Hey,
There's Bum House, or Bum Simulator.
hear me out. That's the come up. That's the come up bundle. That's somebody who turned his shit around.
So I think...
Or it's a de-evolution simulator. You started out owning a tortilla shop, then you went to the liquor store, and now you're a bum.
Oh, I thought it went in the opposite order. I'm sorry. I thought it was
Depends
bum
on how
first.
you tell the story.
True.
Bum first, that's how...
Yeah.
We know that ain't how you do it.
yeah. It ain't.
We only go bum first.
That's not true at all.
But I do have one article here myself. It's been on my phone for a couple of weeks at this point.
Yes.
So, this is from PC Gamer.
Oh gosh, those guys.
They were interviewing a present Microsoft employee at id Software.
Okay.
And this is the headline of the article. id Software dev says mass layoffs like Microsoft's are weakening the games industry because developers, and this is the quote, don't have the incentive to care anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I buy that.
Oh, yeah.
I've read this full article, and it's pretty good. Like, I'll send you the link so you can put it in the episode description, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great. Yeah, because that concept alone, if you put yourself in their shoes, if you're a developer and you're working for this company and you know you've seen other teams shellacked. You're just like, and you're sweating bullets every day. I'm like, no, I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, fuck this.
Yeah, you Claude Code.
Yeah. I'm a Claude Code and Toke, and that's what I'm do.
Because the truth is, in an industry like this where, you know, the turnaround has to be instantaneous and sell a bunch, really...
What choice you got?
Yeah, what choice do you have at all?
Yeah.
You're going to sit there and you're going to get laid off after this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and one of the great points that he brings up is right, like, the thing is so you have these layoffs, but you've had people that have worked together for, like, 10, 15 plus years. You know people by that point, right?
Yeah.
We make the joke about work friends a lot, but when you work with people for a long time, you just start talking with each other about shit, right? They know more about you than some of your actual friends.
Ain't that the truth?
And they hold that fucking code and don't talk about it.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
What happens at work stays at work. But then, so here's the thing, right? Oh, you cut half those people out. So now a team of, we'll say, 15 people that have worked together for 10 years, that's a tight-knit group. especially if you're working 12-hour days, 6 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, because the game development ecosystem as far as working is insane.
Yes.
Yeah, crunch
Sleeping
was
under your desk.
Yeah,
and that's
crunch
a
was crazy.
low number. 60 hours? It's more like 100 usually.
Mm-hmm. I remember, I can't remember what developer said it recently, but they were talking about when the game gone gold and they had to work to get everything ready to go. And they were talking about crunches of like 100 plus hours.
Yep.
And it's like people just didn't see their families.
Yep.
It's like, and that's commonplace.
Yeah.
That you just literally are at work all the time.
Right. So now why is there an incentive for a developer to come with you for a new idea? Honestly, at this point, if you're a game dev and you have an idea for a game, you already know how to code.
Just go make it at that point.
Make sure your contract doesn't... I mean, because you have to potentially deal with a non-compete clause. There might be, you can't... Anything you develop is ours. Keep that idea to yourself and just wait.
Yeah.
Till
Wait
they
it
fire
out.
you and then jump off with it. And then, honestly, you have to keep it small.
Yep.
Because...
So here's the thing, right? Team Cherry, the Hollow Knight dev. 3 people.
Yep.
A programmer, an art guy, and like the other dude that I forget what he does, but it still actually does involve the game.
They were working hard, bro. That's what I gotta say. 3 people, because the thing is, right? I remember, and I will bring
Well,
this
it
up.
took 7 years between the 2 games.
Yeah, but that was probably 7 years of just
For
busting
sure.
ass.
But that's what I'm saying, right? Hollow Knight, Silksong, and the original are both gorgeous games. There's basically no bugs in them at launch.
Actually, there's a ton of bugs in them at launch.
Not code bugs. And you kill a lot of them.
I hated myself.
Hey, you dude. The low hanging fruit.
There's about to be some low-hanging fruit if it keeps up with puns like that. And Jolly Roger's strong enough to support a human body.
Oh, damn. And I think it's gotten to a point now where, which I find it kind of interesting, because the idea of splitting off and kind of keeping it small, that is true. But then we run into this problem. This is something I wanted to talk about a little bit earlier when we were talking about kind of the classic console space. There are more people than ever just playing old games.
Yeah, because you own it.
Yeah, you either already own it, or there's a way that you can own it pretty easily, and you go back and you play those games, and you start to realize we've kind of went full circle in a weird way, because like we got to this weird AAA space where everything is overbloated and everything is multi-millions of dollar budgets and everything like that, huge teams, unreasonable development cycles. And then you get these layoffs that happen, and these developers say, well, we'll go do our own thing. And they go and do their own thing, and they come out with a 2D side-scroller, or they come out with a pixel art RPG. And here's the thing, right? I love those games because they managed to get their vision realized in some way, shape, or form. I will never hate on that. Indie developers, they do what they gotta do. But why don't I just go play Final Fantasy on the DS? Why don't I just go play classic Dragon Quest? Why don't I there are some people who would argue that they're better games, like story-wise, probably effort-wise to some extent. Again, I'm not trying to shade indie developers, but we've gotten to a very weird point where, am I gonna go pay, let's say $35-$40 for this new indie game that looks like my old Final Fantasy game, or am I just gonna go play my old Final Fantasy game?
Because now I think, as far as like the lack of creativity, we've entered into this space where now things are starting to really cheat over to existing IPs.
Incredibly iterative.
So there's a lot of vampire games that share a ton of visual like elements with Castlevania. Mm-hmm. There's a few of them that came out, and granted, that's a tab that I still don't have that I didn't even pull up. But
there was that one that was a Star Fox like. Remember? And the funny thing is that came out after the Star Fox remake happened. And it's like, and it was verbatim Star Fox.
Yes.
And I'm like, and that's the problem, right? And it's very cool when an indie developer says, I really liked this game. Maybe there hasn't been a game in that series for a while. Here I am trying to recapture that. But at some point, it's no longer homage. Okay? And I'm, again, not trying to shade, but that game is not homage.
Yep.
You like, level per level, you could put them side by side, and you see them play out the exact same way. This is not original idea and original game development. This is just iterative. And why am I going to pay?
Like plagiarism.
It's plagiarism. Yeah, you're right. It's plagiarism. It's worse. And let's call a spade a spade. If that's what you're doing, it's plagiarism. And am I going to go pay $30 for that plagiaristic piece of game? Or am I going to go just play Star Fox, which a good number of people already have. If you like Star Fox, you probably own some version of Star Fox. And you could just go play that and just relive your childhood, have some nostalgic memories, and then just enjoy the game without having to spend more money. You know what I mean? And I think that this is kind of a result of the incredibly hectic AAA space.
And it's going to, I think that's going to crash. I don't think it's going to crash. Here's my prediction. There are two different phenomena. There's a crash where everything goes to nothing, and most of the industry becomes unusable. They have to restart it if it restarts. If the apocalyptic economy doesn't go worse and we just are completely left without any entertainment forms at all besides gladiatorial combat.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, grab some dice.
I mean, fair, because you don't need money for that.
Fair point.
Right, you can carve dice out of wood.
Yeah. You can pull chits, which is what they were doing before dice came about.
What is pull chits?
You have a container full of pieces of paper with numbers on them, and you would grab them.
You know what?
And
You can also technically
why
use
is
a
that
deck
cool?
of cards for it.
You're fair. Why is that cool?
still a randomization.
That feels very cool.
So,
I flipped the top card of the deck. It's a 2.
so the second phenomenon is right sizing.
Yeah, that's exactly what she needs.
I think that the industry may not actually be crashing, but it may be right sizing because a few things, right? It is way too expensive.
You gotta stop.
It is way too expensive to make games, and it's way too expensive to buy games. The next thing is that it is completely unreasonable to expect your game to sell tens of millions of copies.
Yeah.
If you can sell 1 million of something, that's fine.
That's a failure.
Well, it's in the current bloated industry, it's considered a failure. But a right-sized industry, 2 or 3 million is not bad numbers if you adhere to the space given to you by an industry right-sizing.
Yeah. Yep.
If you know that 3 million is going to be the sales, you build a game that can sell 3 million and be okay.
Yeah. That's a good point.
The games shrink in scale. They might become a little cheaper, or you'd have to competitively price them.
But that's not getting EA Fortnite money.
EA won't exist.
Yeah.
The right sizing happens and people standing too tall get their heads cut off.
Yeah. They're already. I feel like they might already be circling the drain anyway.
The industry right sizing, we're going to see
we're going to see a lot of companies disappear, much like the crash of '83. There were massive amounts of companies that started up, released 10 shovelware games, and when the industry right-sized again, it completely cut them off, and they were gone. And
So
they
the
didn't come
very
back.
interesting part is that if we're going for true parallels, it's investors. It's that same sort of thing, right? You're having people that just see the opportunity to make money and nothing else, which is very similar to what happened in '83.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true. And I think that that's also going to be a kind of problem that's going to kind of solve itself, is that the investors need to learn that they have to work with the landscape. Okay?
That doesn't earn them the most money possible by fisting a dev up the butt.
You see, that is true, but this also long-term isn't.
Right.
Because games are
When
not...
have they ever thought long term, though? They strip mine an IP until they've ripped out its guts and harvested its organs for money, and then they're like, okay, we're done with that. Move on to the next one.
But we're seeing flops.
Yeah, the next one's not working.
Yeah,
They've made their money already, though. That's the problem, right?
but they're investing to make more games, and
No, they're investing to make more money.
yeah, well, but the games aren't selling. You know,
The game has to
a
sell.
game like Concord came out and closed within three
2 weeks.
2
within
weeks,
2
which is
weeks.
crazy.
So that means that the investment failed. And these and that I'm trying to remember what that studio also did.
I think that was it. They were made to make Concord.
There was
They were made to make Guardians bad.
oh my gosh,
That's
yeah.
a different one.
No, that was the same one. You're
That
thinking of
was
the
like,
same
can
one.
we have Guardians of the Galaxies? We got Guardians of the Galaxy at home.
And then with a little bit of weird Apex Legends, like very weird
We
Apex.
got Apex Guardians at home.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know that was a thing. And that's the thing, is that you do, because I get what they're doing. I get the concept behind it. But your product has to succeed for you to make money. So now what you're doing is you're just funneling money
You're
into...
just pissing money away.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. And what they're going to do is eventually blame that, like, the industry for being some type of obsolete or no longer a money-making thing, when in reality, you're what made it not a money-making thing. And that's what happens when the greedy get too greedy, is that they essentially tank whatever they're trying to siphon off of, which actually takes money out of their pocket, which is it's a very
Counterintuitive thing.
yeah. And I think that when you talk about industry right-sizing, I think that eventually investors are going to understand your better turnaround is cheaper games. Look at some of the highest earning games in recent time. They are indie developed games with small teams and small budgets. Making some of the look at Deltarune. You know what I mean? Look at, like, it is literally one of the biggest fucking series out there. You know what I mean? It's like you can't match that with hiring Hollywood actors to say 3 lines, and that blows your entire budget.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's an industry that's trying to buy from a different industry that's prices are insane.
Yeah.
If you go and you book a celebrity to do something, their agent is booking movie, TV, advertisement prices. And a video game does not run on those prices.
Yeah.
Those prices are way too high. So stop doing it.
Yeah.
There are people who are fantastic at voice acting,
That are always looking for work.
yeah, who could sell the role.
Yep.
There are people who are far, especially the way that Hollywood is right now, all these fucking skinny Ozempic zombies.
The Ozompies?
That might be the actual zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. because the way that they act crazy.
Yeah. And her hands seem to randomly grow and turn into claws.
Fucking, you see Ariana Grande? She's crazy. If you got closer, she'd probably grab you and bite you.
She's not Grande anymore.
She's a... Yeah! That was crazy. That was a crazy thing to say. That's a crazy thing to say.
Oh, wow, dude.
I mean, he out of line, but he's right.
The truth is the truth. We tell the truth on this fucking podcast.
So you can make a game if you're gonna face scan somebody and make their likeness into the character, right? You could find pretty people.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can find people who are talented at voice acting who can sell the role. You don't have to spend as much money as you are to make a game that's going to flop. The God's honest truth is
Claire Obscure.
The God's honest truth is like it.
That is the God's truth.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah,
and games like that work. They're smaller but more focused projects, and they turn their profit and they move on. You're not supposed to take a game and, I invested $100 million, so what I'm expecting is,
500 million.
Yeah, 500 million, and I want it to continue to sell until the end of time. You're out of your fucking mind. It doesn't work. But we're in it now. We're in it now that there's this hot minute where we're gonna have, like, conservatively 3 games that we'll play a year.
Which is crazy.
3 new games that we'll play a year. We'll go through a back catalog. I think that's gonna be the takeaway is play your back catalog because
get a Switch 2.
Get a Switch 2
before the price increase. The supplies are not low.
Maybe, but the thing is, there's nothing going to be fucking playable on that fucking console. There's going to be
plenty of playable shit.
I'm saying in general, you're going to sit there and you're going to get
only by Nintendo first-party titles.
That's what I mean. You're going to spend fucking $500 or $600 to get into an ecosystem where you play those games, and that is maybe 5 games a year. The rest is shovelware until the right sizing happens.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Becomes Quadon.
Yeah, because you're kind of right, because and we see it with the first 2 years of the Nintendo Switch, or the Nintendo Switch 2, where you can kind of argue to some extent. I liked some of the first party games that came out, but you can kind of argue the first 2 years of the Nintendo Switch 2, there wasn't
unplayable.
Not a great offering as far as first party goes. There's not a damn thing I will say about anything unplayable, because I've put a lot of hours into playing the Switch 2. But
they were ports. They were ports, and they got it out of the way of getting all of the games that were previously, like the last 2 years before its release. They got all the games out of the way that now they're available.
Yeah.
But now that that's happened, because there was, if you look at the release calendar, there were tons of games, but they were games that came out 3 years ago.
Yep.
And they play really nice.
Yeah. And you have Donkey Kong Bonanza. Like, I'm just being real
Pokemon
about
Pokopia.
Yeah, Pokemon Pokopia. I can't even say Champions, because Champions isn't technically exclusively Nintendo, because it can get on the phone. So if we're really being serious about Star Fox remake now, but if we're really being serious about the absolute must-have first-party titles, and if you're not a big fan of Splatoon, then there's not a huge amount for you. I mean, it's getting there. We're getting there, but Nintendo, less so than other companies, are falling prey to the inflated development cycles. It's taking very long to get games out.
Yep.
So it's like, and the problem that you're having is that even if you get those Nintendo first parties, you're getting 3 or 4 Nintendo first parties a year, and then the rest you're waiting on either a very underwhelming, underbaked game, or the most bloated piece of crap you've ever seen.
Yeah, and it's shit you can get at shit you can get anywhere, and it just doesn't really work.
Yeah.
The one thing is if we're seeing the trend continue, is we might cruise into a golden age, because I remember if you look at '83 where the crash happened, only like 10, 15 years later that we were in another golden age.
That is true. That is true.
And they're like generational titles that will never. That was really disruptive. Thanks,
sorry.
Finally got it. I'm proud of you.
That we'll see generational titles that, we can talk about for decades.
Yeah.
We're on, we have to get past the hard part, but we might be on that new uptick. And if the AI continues to die, which we hope that it does.
It's been dying. We might have to talk about that again here soon.
Another AI episode. Sure. Very soon, because a lot has happened.
Yeah.
But we could see jobs open up where we're coding again, and we're drawing again, and we're composing music again, and
then that next masterpiece happens. Yeah.
It could happen.
Yeah.
Right now it won't. Right now
I might be dead before it happens, if I'm being real.
That's you, Goon? Yeah.
I mean, I think the bet that I would place if I were a betting man. Wink.
That's why you had Calcio open.
Calcio on the cast. What?
It would be like... It'd be like 5 years. And it's going to be 5 years of literally nothing to play. Besides the classic consoles.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough 5 years.
Yeah. But we'll make it. We'll make it.
And we'll see you all here in 5 years, because we'll still be here.
Yeah. The gaming will go, but the one thing that's going to make it is Critical Hit.
And Dubby.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That's perfect. And with that, we have reached the end. That was the Gaming Crash coverage 2026. It is halfway done.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like it's already rolling down the hill and it's halfway there.
Yeah.
The boom is like right there.
And we'll be there to talk about it when it happens.
Yep. When we get that year when it's just like, hey, yeah, no games came out.
Yeah, ain't nothing happened.
That'll be us. That'll be us. Find us wherever you find your favorite podcast. Find us on YouTube at CritTube. Like, comment, subscribe, recommend, bell, fucking
Bell Delphine.
Follow on
No.
Twitch at @CriticalHit_gaming.
Yes. Same thing on TikTok as well.
Yep.
Get them TikTok views up.
We got the clips from the fucking streams, and it's really
You
good.
can see a break check.
Yeah. The most aggressive and egregious break check I've ever seen.
Yeah, you can find some good stuff there. Obviously, we got Dubby. Use the code CritHit at checkout with the critical K always. W.GG. New episodes weekly.
Non-committal.
Question mark.
Question mark. It's all in flux. It's a right sizing. It's
Your flux capacitor is broken.
yeah, terms and things.
Get your anti-DeLorean out.
Aunt DeLorean.